Bigtable is Google's scalable, low-latency NoSQL database for real-time workloads. At its heart is a flexible, sparse data model. Let's see how it works in practice. Bigtable is a wide-column, NoSQL database that also supports standard SQL queries. At its heart is a flexible, sparse data model. It's a three-dimensional table. Each cell is defined by a row key, column, and timestamp. Unlike relational databases, Bigtable uses a flexible schema that evolves over time, so you can start fast and adapt as your app grows. Every table has a unique row key, which acts as the primary index. It's the most efficient way to access your data. Transactions are supported at the row level. You can scan forward or backward from a row key very efficiently, which especially helps when processing time series data or supporting experiences like users scrolling through their social media feed or chat history. If you need multiple keys for finding your data, you can use asynchronous secondary indexes to query by multiple keys. Columns are grouped into a mapped data structure called columnar families defined up front. Each family can have its own data retention settings. Columns within those families can be added dynamically at write time. Finally, cells store values that are versioned by timestamps. That makes Bigtable a natural fit for time series data with built-in tools for handling time version values. Bigtable also supports SQL queries, perfect if you're already familiar with relational databases. It includes custom SQL functionality for working with Bigtable's flexible time version structure. Each table includes a special row key column. You can query dynamic columns and families using familiar key value syntax of SQL map types, or you can use the table functions to view history data at a specific point in time, filter by timestamp ranges, and unpack cells into a flat time series view. The easiest way to get started is with Bigtable Studio. It lets you interact with data using standard SQL, so you can skip the custom code, and the free trial includes an example dataset, so you can immediately explore how Bigtable handles real-world data. Inside Bigtable Studio, you can walk through example queries that teach you how to run point lookups to retrieve specific rows, scan row ranges using shared key prefixes, use SQL map types to work with flexible schemaless data, and apply time series functions to unpack and filter by timestamps. Near the end of your 10-day trial, you'll have the option to extend it to 90 days, so you can load your own data or benchmark your app on Bigtable. To load data, go to the Tables page, click Create a Table, and then use the menu icon to select a standard loading template. If your data is already in BigQuery, you can use built-in export functions to convert and load it into Bigtable using standard SQL. Upgrading to paid Bigtable instances give you access to powerful features for production workloads. You can scale your cluster to meet demand, enable auto-scaling to optimize cost and performance, and use global replication to keep data synchronized and available across multiple regions. These capabilities are essential for applications that require high throughput, low latency, and predictable access to data around the world. Ready to learn more? You can get started with a free trial today, no billing account required. Check the video description for a link as well as some other helpful resources. Thanks for watching.